Atiku urges Tinubu to focus on economy, not opposition attacks. Nigeria's economy in shambles. Atiku calls out Tinubu to focus on fixing the country, not attacking opposition. As Nigeria's economy continues to spiral out of control, the country's former vice president and 2023 presidential candidate, Atiku Abubakar, has issued a stern warning to President Bola Tinubu and the ruling All Progressives Congress, APC. Stop meddling in opposition parties' affairs and focus on fixing the nation's broken economy and security. In a recent statement, Atiku accused the presidency of using government resources and institutions to destabilize opposition parties, describing the actions as a desperate attempt to push Nigeria towards a one-party state. He alleged that President Tinubu is overly focused on securing re-election in 2027 while neglecting his responsibilities as president and ignoring the daily struggles of ordinary Nigerians. But here's where it gets controversial. Atiku claims that the presidency is behind the tensions between his supporters and those of Peter Obi within the opposition coalition. He asserts that the effort to stir up divisions has failed, and the coalition is now stronger than ever. Atiku's statement came as a response to Tinubu's recent mockery of the African Democratic Congress, ADC, during the 14th APC National Executive Committee, NEC meeting. Tinubu had said it's not a bad idea to abandon a sinking ship and be absent from a coalition of confusion. Atiku fired back, saying the president should first resolve the visible rift between himself and Vice President Kashim Shettima and fix Nigeria's broken economy before meddling in the affairs of the ADC. It is baffling that the presidency is spending scarce public funds to fuel internal divisions in an attempt to weaken alternative political voices. Atiku's statement read, President Tinubu should stop using anti-corruption agencies and other state institutions to intimidate and pressure opposition leaders into joining the APC. Atiku also lambasted Tinubu's administration as incompetent and out of touch with the real issues affecting Nigerians. He advised the president to stop the political distractions and focus on solving Nigeria's pressing problems. So what do you think? Should President Tinubu focus on fixing Nigeria's economy and security? Or is it justified to meddle in opposition parties' affairs? Share your thoughts in the comments below. President Tinubu announces new APC National Secretariat in Abuja. Latest update. A major political shift is underway in Nigeria, and it's sparking questions about the future of the ruling All Progressive Congress, APC. President Bola Tinubu, during a high-profile meeting of the party's National Executive Committee, NEC, at the State House in Abuja, announced plans to construct a brand-new national secretariat for the APC. But here's where it gets controversial. While the president laid out the vision, he left the budget details intentionally vague, leaving analysts and party members speculating about the financial implications. Let's unpack this step by step. The proposed project, if realized, would replace the current APC headquarters known as the Muhammadu Buhari House, a building that has become a symbol of the party's post-2015 political era. Located at 40 Blantyre Street in Wusatu, the Buhari House was officially renamed in 2021 after the party paid $2.5 billion to acquire the property, a move that solidified its role as the APC's nerve center for the past 3 years. Yet, during Tinubu's recent emergency NEC meeting, the gathering was held at the presidential villa instead, hinting at either logistical challenges or a deliberate effort to distance the new leadership from the old. So why is this announcement significant? For starters, the APC has faced internal tensions over leadership transitions since Tinubu's rise to power. Critics argue that building a new secretariat could be a symbolic gesture to erase ties with the Buhari era, while supporters might see it as a necessary upgrade to reflect the party's evolving identity. But what does this mean for Nigeria's political landscape? Is this a practical move to modernize party infrastructure, or is it a political maneuver to reshape narratives around leadership continuity? And this is the part most people miss. The lack of budget transparency raises eyebrows. Tinubu's team hasn't disclosed how the funds will be allocated, which could fuel debates about fiscal responsibility. After all, the APC's previous acquisition of the Buhari House was a landmark financial commitment. Will the new project follow a similar path, or will it rely on public funds? These questions are likely to dominate conversations in political circles, and they deserve your thoughts. What's your take? Is this a bold step towards a new era for the APC, or is it a distraction from more pressing governance challenges? Drop your views in the comments below and let's discuss. After all, politics is as much about perception as it is about policy, and this announcement could be the spark that reignites a broader conversation about the APC's direction under Tinubu.